In this Radio 3 series, Kiri's 20 favourite voices, Dame Kiri Kanawa chooses the singers she loves and tells us why, illustrating her choices with music and experiences from her life and her career.
Well, Elisabeth Shwarzkopf, I met way back in New Zealand, 1963, long time ago. She sang, of course, recitals in New Zealand, which we all went to, which were very beautiful, I mean, stunningly beautiful. And we could see the quality of what the recital should be. I sang for her in 1963, and she signed my piece of music, which was really nice. And she said, one day I think maybe you come to England, maybe you'll study, which I was hoping to do. Then I only heard her in some recordings of opera. And I think she did Don Elvira, that's the one I did here. Then I heard her sing Morgan, the Strauss Morgan, which I sort of, in my own small criticism, I thought it was not as I would do it. Today I would do it differently, a bit more freer than that rather constrained, boxed-in type of song. But I thought hers was an interpretation which I think Mr. Strauss most probably would have agreed about, but I wouldn't have. That was my only criticism about her. Lovely voice, absolutely perfection in every way. She did bring classical, beauty to her song recitals in particular. Very stylized, I think. There was a stage there way back when she was starting, a bit like Fischer Disco as well, which I haven't mentioned in the singers, but there was that time of that's how they performed those songs. I look into music a lot, and I look at all the dynamics, all the markings, and see what the composer really does want. And sometimes I would maybe compare what another singer would do, look at the markings and say, well, no, I think we can be slightly freer than that. It's written on the paper. It's not as if someone's just printed anything down. It is there. The composers put all those markings, all those dynamics, all the speeds and everything. Go by those, and I think you can get it. But I know Mr. Strauss, Richard Strauss, did like his markings to be correct, his speed, his tempi. He'd like them to be adhered to. But I don't. I had a different style as well, and she had a more perfecting, controlled style. Not to everybody's taste, I suppose.